Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hey everyone, welcome to 10 Squared. My name is Chris Donovan, your host, and this is the review of the movie American Pickle. All right, this movie came out this year starring Seth Rogan, opposite himself, Seth Rogan, and just a plethora of people in the cast popping in and out. And it was on HBO. HBO Max is where I watched the show. The plot of the movie is very similar to the movie Blast from the Past with Brendan Fraser and Alicia Silverstone, I believe. Also, what's his name's in there? The guy from Deer Hunter and Pulp Fiction. How come I cannot think of his name? Christopher Walken. He's in the movie also. But it's basically an old Seth Rogen from the middle of nowhere back in the old days. Gets pickled for 100 years. And then basically hilarity ensues in many different forms. The acting in this movie is really good, actually. Seth Rogen did a really good job considering he pretty much played opposite himself the entire time. However, I think this may have been an easier way for him to get the movie made because he only had to get paid once and played two main characters. In the beginning, it starts out with nothing special, really. It's just the whole setup of him being in the olden days, him falling into a vat of pickles, and then a sign going, 100 years later. And then him waking up because the pickles were opened. So that's basically what happens. Well, the middle's full of a whole bunch of debauchery. Pickled Seth goes around and starts asking modern Seth where his family is and why he doesn't care about them that much. And then he finds his wife's grave, and they put a billboard up above his wife's grave next to the grass. And it's also in the middle of a freeway interchange. But Pickled Seth vows to tear that sign down. So he gets garbage cucumbers and pickles them and sells them on the street. Yeah, that's fun. All right, so at the end, he's made enough money, basically, to tear down the billboard. Modern Seth and him reconcile, and it's actually kind of cute. It's a fun, humorous movie, but the plot is very predictable. All right, my favorite part of the whole movie was actually when Pickled Seth looks over to Modern Seth and is like, who's in that picture? And Modern Seth's like, that's David Bowie. How about that picture? That's also David Bowie. How about that picture? That is David Bowie also. And this one? That is also David Bowie. Is David Bowie in your family? Or something like that. It was really funny. It was just all the different ways that David Bowie had reinvented himself. It's quite smart. Oh, and the fact that they thought the pickles were organic and all these people were like, oh my God, these are fresh pickles from the country or whatever. It was quite funny. I'd have to say my favorite actor in this movie would have to be Seth, just because he's on both sides and I know he wrote a lot of it. Also, I want to know how many of the lines they just ad-libbed just to have some fun and they stayed in the movie. I'll have to look that up. All right, so overall, I do like this movie, but like I said, the plot is very predictable. It's not a bad movie. Seth is very funny. All the supporting cast is great. And I'm going to rate this one 5 squared. All right, guys, that's the end of the show. Thank you all for listening. Make sure you go to thisisfunner.com to find out all my other podcasts and all the other projects we're working on. And find me on Twitter, Chris_Donovan. Catch you later.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.